right, so the big theater.
I've heard things about this place, always been curious to investigate it.
And actually it was a full house. There's quite a few guests that came out.
In the time it took him to put the lid on the paint, he left.
This is Mary, she's one of my case managers.
I enjoyed meeting Danny Lynn, the psychic.
Very rarely clairvoyant because it scares me. And I am a professional medium. I just got told I'm going to get beat if I don't come over here first.
The team checks out their first historical theater, and many characters appear.
And then there was a gentleman that pulled me aside.
So glad to finally get to meet you guys.
Very nice to meet him.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much.
The activity seems to come in waves and catches one field researcher by surprise.
Carrie had a moment in the bathroom when she went to go to wash her hands. She saw a black mass.
What happened?
I was washing my hands and I saw black go behind me, and then I ran out here. And I've got, I don't know if you can see him, I don't think you can see him, but I got chills. Behind me, it felt like a black shadow went right behind me, and I never finished washing my hands. I'm going for this paper towel. And that was the end.
Mary gets a startle but doesn't run screaming.
And that kind of freaked me out a little bit. And I don't, it's been a while since I've been freaked out one.
Very good. It does know Morse code that when you play this back, they can listen to it.
Drama sparks within the team.
Let Jackie Means know, or let Mary know. It just can't be, I can't come because I don't feel like it, because I don't like somebody. Then I had talked to Jeff because he'd taken a little bit of a leave of absence. We haven't seen him since the Oskaloosa case.
I will.
Do better, please.
I will.
Do the characters act in a way to show the owners?
Sitting in a theater when they were remodeling it,
What did he say?
So we appreciate it.
Thanks again.
Thank you.
A familiar face from that night joins Endeavor's ranks.
We do have another newbie. His name is Jarrett. Might have recognized him on a clip from when we did the theater.
I'm a pagan priest. I've been on the spiritual side of things for over 30 years now.
Alright, so theater. This one's a very old and kind of historic theater as well. It's up in Nevada, and so we're going to have to travel up there. And we've been invited to be part of a show because they already had an event that night, and they kind of worked us into it at the very beginning, just kind of talk about ourselves. And
Grew up in Nevada. I've heard things about this place, always been curious to investigate it. Now I get to investigate it with the team, and I am glad to be back.
Well, we're here at the Camelot Theater. I wanted to investigate this place for a long time now. I did grow up in the area, and I enjoyed watching movies here. I've seen it get remodeled and all that. I've brought my children here, so I'm happy that they have it open, and I'm happy they let us come here and investigate, and I am hoping it'll be a very productive night.
Quite a bit of activity there. There's been reports of different things cited, the usual kinds of things.
And he also owned vacant funeral homes. When Rob was in here one night, he was painting in the hallway out in the lobby. It was after dark, and he said he kept getting the feeling that he was being watched. So Rob playfully said, "Look, if you're going to watch, grab a brush and help me paint." Makes sense to me. Immediately after that, he felt wind blow by him towards the front doors. And all 3 front doors that were locked began rattling, slamming and making noise. And then the wind came back by him again, the opposite direction. Rob said, in the time it took him to put the lid on the paint, he left. Thanks for coming in.
So how's everyone doing today? Good. This is Mary. She's one of my case managers for Paranormal investigative team. They want to know who it is, what it wants, if there's a message, things of that nature. And we can help with that because we do have sensitives, myself included, on the team. Different spiritual gifts. Mary here is an empath, and I've worked with Mary here on grounding techniques.
Walk through this theater. It's really, really cool.
And they'd worked us into the program, which was kind of cool. We were able to network. We haven't done very many public events, so it was kind of a rare appearance. And we did show up, and we talked a little bit about ourselves. I grabbed Mary and had her speak as well on stage.
All right, Eric and Mary. Are you guys ready to go to work and see what you can find in here? Ladies and gentlemen, wish of luck, happy hunting. Give your best wishes, save your thoughts.
I enjoyed meeting Danny Lynn, the psychic.
So my name is Danielle Lynn, and I'm clairsentient for the most part, very rarely clairvoyant because it scares me. And I am a professional medium, and I do regular psychic readings and house clearings too, but the bulk of my work is mediumship. Gallery readings is, okay, I feel some energy over here, and who over here has a great-grandfather who's grumpy? I don't do that. What I do is I take volunteers only because sometimes people might be here just to investigate and think if they're ready. They might not actually be ready for a reading. So I only want people who are ready. So I take volunteers and then I have them come up to the mic and then I call specific people. So I ask for their first name and their relationship to them. The reason why I ask for the relationship to them is because a sister can come in like a best friend can come in like a mother or a sister, and a mother can come in like a sister. So instead of sitting here trying to figure out who the hell this person is, I just like, let's don't beat around the bush. I'm going to call this specific person, and then I give validations. I just got told I'm going to get beat if I don't come over here first. I make sure that they know this is who we're talking to, and then of course they always tell us how to live our lives. So that's basically how I do it. So gallery reading, no. Individual readings, calling specific people, yes.
Okay. And have you worked with paranormal teams in the past, or?
I've worked with one in the past, and it was very fun. I loved doing it, because I did investigate with them, but I love the whole debunking thing, because I'm actually a very skeptical psychic. I like to debunk things, because not everything is paranormal. I don't know how many times people have called me and said, hey, there's a demon in my house, and I'm like, no, and then I'll tune into their energy, and I find out, no, there's actually a mental disability here where they're off their meds, and they need to go get back on their meds. So I like to debunk things also.
Met a psychic named Danny Lynn for the first time. A wonderful person. She seems very intuitive. I really enjoyed meeting her, and I'm hoping we can work with her again sometime.
And sometimes we want our abilities to grow so bad that will actually block us.
Yep.
Because when you want too much and you don't just let them develop on their own, in their own time, then you can actually block yourself.
For Danny Lynn, she's a psychic, and she's been here several shows that she's done before, travels to Iowa to do them.
Well, I've investigated the theater, my very first show about 2 years ago, and when I went through here, it wasn't a big deal. I didn't pick up a lot. I just felt some presence flitting. They're like, go upstairs. This is where we are. Because I don't feel that they hang out down here very often unless it's the elemental to cause trouble, but I'll get to him. So I went upstairs and I was picking up on a female who used to be here, and back at the time where they were actually acting on the stage and it wasn't just a movie place. This girl, she thought she was pretty. She was kind of the diva, and she thought she was pretty cool. And she ended up here and stayed here for quite a while, and stayed in one of the apartments upstairs. And then a little bit of a scandal happened, and she had to leave. But after she passed away, because she moved on, she came back here because this is where she felt the most special. And I went and looked, and we have an elemental, and I don't know what they're. Some people call him the brown man. Like little dude with a hat, but that's not how I see him. I see him, he looks, the only way I can describe him is, like, it's kind of like a golem type of thing, you know what I'm saying? But he's definitely an elemental, and he likes to mess with people.
So earth element?
Yeah, definitely earth element. And why he's in here, I'm not sure, but this is his home, and he's been here for a very long time.
And something about you got the name Henry?
Yes.
For him?
That's right. Completely forgot about it. Thank you. Yeah, his name, he called himself Henry. That was the name he gave himself. But yeah, he's the one that likes to cause trouble. The girl, she's just reliving her glory days. But the elemental, he's the one that likes to mess with people, mess with lights, mess with his toys, Larry's toys, because he'll call them his toys. But basically everything here is benign, not too troublesome. I do have a Facebook fan page, and I also have a website. The website is just DannyLynnPsychicMedium.com. It's really hard to spell. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Danny Lynn. Danny, thank you very much. Danny, Bill.
We waited for the rest of the show to finish, and then there was a gentleman that pulled me aside.
Hi, I'm Mary Moore with Paranormal Endeavors, and it's nice to get to know you, actually.
My name is Jared Osborne. I'm a pagan priest and a follower of you guys for quite some time now. Came out to see the show. It's kind of ironic that you guys were here.
We had a lot of similarities. He'd actually talked to me for several years. I actually forgot who he was, and we just shared a lot of familiar and similar spiritual beliefs. And I pulled Mary aside as well, and she joined and picked his brain a little bit.
And ironic that my past and your guys' past is very similar. So it's a unique experience that I have this opportunity to share. I'm going through early onset Alzheimer's, so my knowledge is fleeting. So what knowledge I have to share, by all means, I want to have it for future generations to be able to learn and hopefully have it as documentation. It's one of those things of knowledge is lost if it's not shared.
Yes, I agree with you 100%, and I think this is a wonderful opportunity that, especially with what you have, that you can have, we are actually documenting it, so you, in your memory, will live forever, and I think that's a wonderful thing, because I think you have the knowledge that it would be so sad, so, it would be a tragedy for it to be lost. So thank you so much for sharing your knowledge with us today.
Absolutely, and thank you for for giving me that opportunity. It's the paranormal itself. It's not so much paranormal to me as it is a common ground of the human condition. We are more than just a human coil. We are energy. We are a grounding of our past, present, and the future. A lot of times, a spirit is nothing more than something to help us understand our current path and what we're on. Sometimes they're nothing more than to teach us what we already know. The path is never a straight line. A path is a spiral. It's constantly going around and around and around, coming back to what we've already learned to help us understand what we've learned before, to get a better understanding, to learn the little bits and pieces that we miss, the little fine details.
Thank you so much for sitting down and talking with me and with the group, and I just know this is the start of a wonderful friendship with me and Eric and the group.
Absolutely, and I'm so glad to finally get to meet you guys.
It's very nice to meet him.
Thank you so much. You are a wonderful source of information.
All right, then I had talked to Jeff because he'd taken a little bit of a leave of absence. We haven't seen him since the Oskaloosa case, and he showed up today, and it'll be nice to have him around again if he's more consistent with it.
It's been since Oskaloosa, and I just missed doing this stuff and decided it was time to come back, and I'm glad to be back.
Wow, and this is definitely like a fun house effect.
Oh yeah, it's crooked.
Yes. All right, we need to put this somewhere.
This is Cindy. Mm-hmm. She is Larry's wife. She owns the theater, and she's going to take us on the tour to show us where the hot spots are.
What we call the creepy closet.
Why is it creepy?
Well, because when we first came here, there was like a ficus kind of thing, and I opened up the door, and there was like wiggly. The ficus like plant was wiggly.
Like it was like blowing in the wind.
Yeah.
Where there's no wind.
You're right. And
to blow it.
Yeah, it was going like that, so I just slammed it shut. Did you need light?
No, I just got the chills, so I went to stick my head in there and see if I could get them again. I know that sounds strange, but that's a ghost hunter thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the upstairs apartment. It's where the movies would be delivered.
You might want to get the wallet story on table.
That's going to be Larry.
Well, I remember that you guys were doing renovation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's up above, the rafters up above.
They found in here where they were doing renovation. See where the ladder is?
Oh, please be careful.
Yeah. They actually found a wallet up there of some gentleman he was here as a patron, watching a movie, and he just knew that he lost his wallet. And lo and behold, when they started, working with the, ceiling and the rafters, here's this wallet. They looked in it, and they contacted the gentleman, and he said, I haven't been there for years. And he says, I even forgot about you from losing that wallet. So it's kind of weird, how did that wallet get up there?
1948.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah, 1948 was because they figured that out because of the calendar that was inside of the wallet. And it has ration stamps in it, and yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right, DVR for 3rd floor. Posted
That
here.
looks like
That's
a-
channel 2, I think.
This is our basement. Right back through those windows are where we were. Where our cameras are up.
Nice.
Yeah. That looks like a buried body.
Where?
Yeah.
Looks like a buried body.
It does.
I just noticed that because I've never really paid much attention to it. And
I definitely get a feeling down here.
this was filled with posters, and that's where we kept finding that. And we had moved this container here from, it was right here, and there was boxes and boxes and boxes along in here filled with posters.
Yeah.
This is the lounge.
Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome.
Okay.
We
Interesting.
love you, Jeff.
I did have to have a little bit of a heart-to-heart with Jeff because I noticed he was missing in action for a little bit. And I think that there are some communication issues that were going on there. Any issue that you have, you need to be open about it and talk to them. If it's not somebody, if it's, you don't feel comfortable coming to me, let Jackie Means know or let Mary know. It just can't be, I can't come because I don't feel like it because I don't like somebody.
And there's people that run through here, this group, like
Well, like,
a revolving door.
Because
So
they don't
just
think
stay
it's
calm.
not what they think it is.
I keep going until it moves on.
well, it's like Tori really never. I mean, yeah, she was on a few
She
investigations,
did
but
2
she
shadow
really
cases
wasn't.
and 1 full investigation, and then
Yeah.
a surprise visit at Edinburgh, and that's it.
The Edinburgh one I just couldn't make because I
Mhm.
had too far.
So, I mean, if anyone hasn't really been a team player, I mean, it's
I don't
kind of
think she-
been Tori.
I don't think she didn't hate you though. I just think
Yeah.
she is who she is.
She just,
Yeah.
yes.
It really, I was trying to get to him that let him know he doesn't need to feel like that.
I'm the type of person, if you think you're better than me, you better say it to my face or I'm going to knock you on your ass.
You know I don't
You
you?
need to, though, say it, though.
I know you guys don't.
Okay.
That's why I said certain people. It's just, I didn't want to name names.
We pretty much joined at the same time, and I mean, I really love you, Jeff.
And I thought you wanted to be here,
Yeah.
I did want to be here tonight because it's in my hometown. It's just like, because last time I knew Tori was going to be here, I'm like, I don't want to put up with her.
Well, again, that's when you come to me.
Like, if she's going to be here, I'm not going to be. If she's going to be at an investigation, I'll tell you this, I won't be there.
But you understand that half the people that say they're coming don't.
That's the
I'm
way
on
that they
camera.
vote, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you seen when you came here, you said, oh, there's only 4 of us? Yeah. Because Kim is not in the state yet. She promised me that she's going to be more involved when she comes back.
Jackie, yeah.
Jackie couldn't come today because she worked. And you're on that list too, and I would like to take you off of that list. I want to know that you're engaged and that you're going to come here, and if you have a problem with somebody, mention it to me. But they can coexist and work together. But if I know ahead of time, I can split you up so you're never on the same team and make it work. It's just,
I don't tell
we
you
can't
everything,
have
right?
drama. So I try to get through to him to let him know he can talk about different things. If there's different problems that he has with anyone on the team or anything like that, he needs to come to me. Similar situation happened back in the day when we had Chris on the team. If there's a problem you have with somebody, please, for the sake of, especially for the sake of your passion, because I don't want to have to get you booed. I really don't.
I enjoy doing this.
And we enjoy having you. When you're here, you're dedicated. Take care.
I will.
And do better, please.
I will.
All right, so Carrie, Mary, and Jeff will go ahead and we'll start probably in the stage area, and I'll drive the interceptor down there too and do a little session there, and then we'll probably work our way back up and then decide if we want to investigate in person in the basement or if we want to go to the apartments after that. Anyone have a strong desire?
I want to go to the basement.
Okay. Started our session in the main auditorium. We had actually all spread out. So let's go this way then to the stage. So steep.
It's moving.
Yeah, it's moving by itself actually.
Is there some? No, this is going off. Okay, too.
Because of this again. This place has a lot of EMF. I've noticed. Noise.
A noise to the right. Can you
Oh,
make that noise
me.
again?
I made a little noise with the camera.
No.
No, it came over there.
It has a bigger noise, like a chair coming out. Can you make that noise again?
Is spring your favorite season?
Noise. That was a loud one.
It's only going up to the next yellow, so it's not big.
Flash. You have to hold down the flash button.
Do you want us all together down there, or can we spread out in here?
Let's spread out in here.
Okay, I'm telling you to the right.
Flash. Up in the balcony. Close.
What was that? What was that?
I heard it. Sounded like a fire scream. Is there anyone here? I remember as a child sitting in a theater when they were remodeling it.
What did it say?
I didn't understand. It said something.
I'm gonna play with it for a second.
Our Myrtle.
What was that?
Can you say that again? Was Myrtle or Gloria?
Terry, is there anything on the obelisk?
Nothing on the obelisk.
To this beautiful theater and to you.
What did it say? For audio, go back and listen. I'm getting chills again. It's like something's about to happen. I think that was the interceptor beeping for some reason.
Oscar, is that you?
We started hearing this tap sound. It sounded like it was coming through the speaker, the old PA system. And we thought that it wasn't even hooked up, the old from through the ceiling version, not the newer ones that he has hooked up amongst the stage area now for the speakers. So we'll bring that to his attention, see if he can help explain that.
I'm getting chills now.
I'm getting chills.
My camera's up blurry.
Possible voice. Goodness. What's all the popping noises?
Well, tonight has been a really interesting night. Sounds, tapping like Morse code.
Are you doing Morse code with the PA?
It sounds like tap dancing, sort of.
Is that you, Mary?
What? I just moved my leg up to
Yeah,
here,
okay.
so yeah.
It has a beat to it now. It's like.
Yeah, it does have a beat, so that's what I'm saying.
It was a very interesting night for me. We started with Danny Lynn, and then we went into our investigation. We were in the front in the theater area for quite some time, and there's a lot of tapping noises.
Are you able to stop the tapping? We'll do it again. 3. What'd it say? Are you able to stop the tapping? We'll do it again. 3. What'd it say?
Couldn't understand it.
I don't know, but it's too consistent now. Where would the old system even be, like, the source of it at? Up there?
The projector room.
Anybody want to go to the projector room? I'll go.
Okay, it's starting to...
Yeah, it's been a pretty interesting night around here tonight. Heard some stuff in the auditorium area.
What was that?
I have
God.
no idea. That's your flashlight. We're going to find it eventually, Corey.
Okay.
Okay.
Does someone want to go with Jeff to the old projector room where the...
Sure. Remember flashlight?
Hi there.
Take your camera with you.
Here.
Hell.
What the hell?
Try it again.
We need some rap music.
I know.
And
Is that you doing that? So at 1:37 a.m. noises stop. Except that one.
They what? Who's they?
ooh, I just got the chills walking through there. Those are coming from the speakers up here. See?
It is.
Which would be part of the old
I just
system.
have chills. That's 'cause you...
I just can't understand.
Went upstairs to projector room to check and see if it was coming from there. What the hell was that?
You're alone.
Mm-hmm.
We mean no harm.
Yeah, because this is optical sound processing, and look.
You want me to turn the light on or no?
No. Everything's off.
No EMF.
I don't know. That's the rain.
I'm getting no EMF up here.
Me either. I don't feel anything up here either. Not 100% sure, but I don't think it was coming from there.
Even though there was one time everyone was out of the theater and I was on the stage by myself. And that's when, the tapping was going around and it's like, okay, I can live with the tapping. And then it started to come up on stage where I was sitting and it felt like it was all around me. And that kind of freaked me out a little bit. And I don't, it's been a while since I've been freaked out,
The command center down here has been reconnected to there. There's no explanation.
Because there is.
And they can't have that happen during a show.
No.
No, it just is annoying.
Are you trying to tell us something?
That was a no.
Now, you trying to tell us something? Do we need to fix something? Do they need to fix something?
Here, can I turn this back on?
Yes.
That was back in the, late 70s.
Yeah. Flash.
Yeah, I know. Spirit Interceptor, helped us debunk one thing. It turned out that it was, we just happened to be, having to go across the stage. I was sitting there and we saw raindrops.
Is there... Check for water drops over there, Mary. Do you have a flashlight?
Yep. Blood drops everywhere.
It might be a leak. I'm seeing it on the camera.
Oh.
Over by the Spirit Interceptor. So I actually drove the Spirit Interceptor across the stage and I seen on the little camera on there, I seen things that were kind of coming up out of looked like they were coming up from the stage and going up. And after a few clips of that, I noticed it was water drips,
which we ended up debunking as rain. But there's a lot of feelings around that too. And then when we left that room, the lights kept flashing, so something kept triggering the photos. So that'll be really interesting to look into.
But check over there, see if there's pooling or anything. I'm gonna drive it out of there.
Yep, there is a leak right here.
Debunks, so that's probably affecting the system up there.
Now that I'm sitting here, now it's hitting the speaker.
Do you need to call Larry?
Let him know that we got a leak.
Yeah.
I don't know if he'll answer. I mean, I don't have his home phone. I just had the theater to call.
Yeah, there's a leak in the roof somewhere.
And there's a few other leaks that we had discovered, of course, in the old the apartments upstairs. So definitely bring that to your attention. They might already know some of those leaks, but we just need to make sure they do.
If there is somebody down here with us, go ahead and tug on my shirt. I give you permission. I'm not feeling anything, are you?
No, that doesn't mean they're not here.
Is there something you would like us to do? Something you would like us to tell the owners? I smell pee.
Do you?
Mm-hmm. Then Carrie and I went downstairs to the basement and could kind of smell a urine smell downstairs. It smells really strongly like pee. Do you smell it?
No, I don't think it sense the smell.
You know why? Because this is the bathroom.
Here.
Carrie and I are headed upstairs.
Okay, we think we have a possible cause of the noises in the auditorium if you guys want to take a look.
Is it raining hard still outside?
I think so. Does Larry live in Nevada?
I think, I'm not sure, I think so.
He needs to know about that.
Yeah.
ASAP.
Good Spirit Interceptor.
Yeah, good.
Good, you could save them some money.
Spirit Interceptor saved us on that one.
Yeah. They probably wouldn't even ask for the time.
What it's doing is pooling up there and then finally coming down when it gets so heavy. Thing is, I doubt we're catching all of it.
Yeah, I got a lot of them. I'm going to go look in the one office, or the little ticket area,
Okay.
and see if there's any, like, numbers.
Yeah, that's what's affecting it. Because I knew it wasn't paranormal, it was too consistent.
Upstairs, I'm not as sensitive. I'm not going to say I'm not sensitive, but not as sensitive. Didn't get much up there.
All right, then we went upstairs, and I went into a little bit of the spiritual. Flash. Back here and take a picture of the whole room. Flash.
We smelled different smells. One time we thought we smelled poop smell.
Flash.
I smell the poop again.
The poop smells back.
Investigating upstairs and kind of could smell, unfortunately, a poop smell. I don't smell it.
Well, I can just, the only thing I smell right now is my own breath, and it just doesn't smell that great.
Okay, now I do. Get closer.
That was the area where the poop smell was before.
There's something, yeah, I was going to say. Something hanging in there that is brown.
No.
Just don't let a dead animal fall through there.
Is there anybody in here with us right now that have any kind of a message or any kind of a sign that they'd want to give us? Does anyone have any advice or any information they want to tell Larry or current owners of the theater, this apartment?
Let's take back to 2015.
I need to focus this thing.
That was me.
And I think she left it on the stage.
I'll do it. Yeah, probably ended up leaving the stage.
What was that?
What? I moved my hand on the camera a little bit.
No.
It sounded like the ghost box. Didn't it?
Well, it sounded like a screech of some kind.
No, I didn't screech.
Not me. This is.
I'm just sitting here trying to figure out how to make your faces more in focus.
I don't think so. Mary was using it, and I think she left it on the stage.
I'll do it. Yeah, probably ended up leaving the stage.
What was that?
What? I moved my hand on the camera a little bit.
No, it sounded like the ghost box.
Mobile audio. This is session 2 upstairs in the 3rd floor apartment. I know there's another audio over there, and I hope it's still recording because we heard a screech about a minute ago.
It sounded like a voice to me.
Mm-hmm. This was going, so hopefully it's on there.
And it's got a cool breeze, but.
It's cold up here anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta remember, it's plaster on brick wall up here. There's even plaster on the wall.
I love the Ovilus. It's my favorite thing to work with.
All right, next apartment. Is there anybody in here with us right now? I'm just gonna try to do the human obelisk and see if I get anything. And I kept getting this man that kept coming through from like 1950s. I guess orange slice, like the candy my grandfather used to actually hand out a lot. 57 Buick. Sky blue, baby blue. Carnival. Image of an old high school. Kind of fascinating that I was getting some of that stuff.
I could actually verify what the spirit was trying to tell Eric.
Also from the 40s or 50s time frame. It was an old building, kind of like Lincoln High School in Des Moines.
There was an old high school that was torn down probably in the 70s. That was connected to where the elementary school is right
Actually,
now.
that high school wasn't torn down till a few years ago.
Oh, was it?
You mean here in town or something?
Yeah.
Yes. And with the carnival, that would be Lincoln Highway days.
Because whoever this man is, it's strongly a man. A male presence is up here. He's coming back in like a varsity jacket type, like preppy football player person, but it's when he was younger. 50s time frame.
And that would have been the old high school.
And I'm seeing a building that looks like that.
Yes, and it did look just like that.
And these are memories from this guy. A small town carnival of sorts.
Which would be Lincoln Highway days.
Okay. It's funny I said Lincoln to reference what the school looks like. Because I was thinking Des Moines School for what it looked like. Interesting.
And it did. It looked like the schoolhouses of that day.
We will leave now. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your communication.
Like I said, all in all, tonight was a really good night. I really, really loved meeting Danny Lynn. She's great. I hope we get to work with her again. I like that Jeff was back, and I just think the team worked really well together, and it was a really good case.
Oh, I'm kind of curious to see what the evidence has to bring, because it was actually kind of an interesting night here. Towards the end, the ovulus started going off, of course, when we're packing everything up and getting ready to go home, so.
You went to the bathroom, what happened?
I was washing my hands and I saw a black go behind me, and then I ran out here. And I don't know if you can see him, I don't think you can see him, but I got chills.
About before we were ready to leave, Carrie had a moment in the bathroom when she went to go to wash her hands. She saw a black mass.
And your hands are still wet.
Yes, because I was not going to stand there.
Interesting. And that takes a lot, because Carrie doesn't get spooked like that.
I don't go.
I've been in there a couple of times, and I haven't had any experience in there.
I can feel the chills, that's all I can tell you.
As we're leaving, of course.
Yeah, it's like...
Then I go into the restroom, think, everything's fine, we're going home, we've already packed most everything up, no big deal. And I'm washing my hands, and it felt like, I don't know how to explain it, like a code switch, like the whole room changed. Because it felt like I almost passed out. Don't worry. But all of a sudden, everything went black behind me. It felt like a black shadow went right behind me, and I never finished washing my hands, never finished getting the paper towel. I was out of there, and I had the chills.
All right, anything?
There's Carrie in here.
Yeah, that moved me out of there pretty fast.
Where was it that you saw it?
Well, I was over here, and I was going, I'm going for this paper towel, and that was the end.
Okay.
That was
And you saw it in your mirror?
I just felt it and I saw it. I don't know if I saw in the black mirror. Probably
in peripheral
vision. I saw something go behind me.
Too bad we didn't have a camera going then. We could have possibly caught it.
Okay, like it blacked out this.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a solid.
Well, I can't prove it, but I can tell you that I'm not washing my hands in here anymore.
Thank you for your presence.
Yeah.
Well, one thing about it, Carrie, I know would,
she's not making this up.
Yeah, Carrie would not make up anything. Carrie.
Well, now I'm wondering if I'm hallucinating.
And we believe that, Carrie, you're the one that's most believable, so yeah.
Because she doesn't have these moments.
No,
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Pull the curtain.
Yeah.
So shadow people tonight, because
Yeah, I could have sworn someone was watching.
You thought somebody was watching from over there, and I seen a reflection.
I got the chills when we talk about it, but
that shined in that Godzilla.
there's things watching us as we leave.
Dunzilla.
Not much happened until we were leaving, and it felt like for me, the most activity happened when we were leaving.
Hello, Larry. How are you?
Good to see you guys.
Good to see you again.
How are you doing?
Of course, you know my wife.
Hi, Cindy.
Hi.
Hi.
So, we've reviewed the evidence, and we'll show you the findings here. And has it been pretty quiet or active?
No, it's been pretty quiet. Just the normal, you hear murmurings and odd sounds, obviously, but we're used to those.
Okay, yeah. We experienced some of those ourselves.
Oh, yes, we did. Yes.
So, if you want, actually, Marion, you can have a seat here, and I'll stand behind you.
Okay.
All right, so they're labeled in the time frame in the recording that we found in that. So, 2 hours, 3 minutes, 2 hours, 50 minutes. The same with here. And that the mobile audio is the one that we carried around with us when we were doing the sessions. And then we had actually this audio, anything with SP7 box attached to it, of course, it's coming through that instrument.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily EVP, but it's coming through that as a form of communication to us. So.
Henry, are you here?
What was that?
That was like actually or someone like that. Hi, Henry.
What did it say? You can tell it's standing out of place because none of us were up there, and it was like right
Yeah.
by the audio.
I can't imagine what that would be.
Do it again. 3. What did it say? And 3. What did it say?
Sounds like wrong house.
That's the best
does, it
SB7
sounds like
voice
it.
that we got of it.
Yeah, that
Sounds like
sounds
wrong
pretty clear,
house.
actually.
Yes.
And you must have been up on the front stage.
Right.
Yeah.
Because it was, well, at first we were trying to figure it out because we weren't, briefed that happened. And so when we came in, it started out like,
Yeah.
and then it was like, and we thought Morse
Act-
code, and then,
It actually sounded like at one point, like I said, I was on stage myself, and everyone else was out investigating something else. It actually sounded like someone was coming down towards me.
Yeah, it's a very rhythmic sound.
And then,
I mean,
then they were like, then I'm going, it's behind me now. Now I'm just going to.
because of the way the sound travels in
Yeah,
here,
I
because
said-
what she was hearing was that eventually it pooled enough that it started dripping on the stage. That's when I tried to contact you.
Yeah, I was like sitting right.
And so she was starting to
And so-
hear above and then on the stage. As it
Yeah.
started.
Yeah, I was going.
What,
No, it's behind me. I'm not running though. I'm not running.
She did
I'm
good.
sitting here.
what we
Yeah.
get from that when it rains like that,
Yeah.
we don't have any idea what it's from, but I mean it's up on top. It's fairly quick,
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
and then every
was.
now
We
and then
thought
when it
Morris
drops,
was-
it goes.
When we were up, it started on the 3rd floor apartment.
Mhm.
When we were up, because we'd been up there at least once passing through because we set up the equipment, and then we started our session, and we smelled, it smelled like baby diaper type smell.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, it was bad.
And it got concentrated in one area. We're like, if we're looking around logically, we're trying to find, okay, did animal poop in here? Did something,
Yeah.
And nothing, couldn't find it. It would go away, dissipated, and we're just like, okay, where'd that go? Of course, we had to joke a little bit about it. Like,
Sure.
Mary, did you fart? Did you,
Yeah.
so,
I don't think so.
I don't think so. It's like, well, that's not a no. And
Yeah.
so we didn't, conclude that as paranormal just yet. It was just kind of interesting. And then they went downstairs later on. It's Jeff and you, right? That smelled the urine smell, which is
Yeah.
more like, it's under the
Yeah, it
bathrooms.
was.
Mhm.
Yeah, it was downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just got
Well,
strong in that one room.
It was really.
Originally,
yeah, really strong.
you're not old enough to know this, but the bathrooms were originally in the basement.
I-
When you came out of the theater over here, you walked down the stairs and over, and then I don't know which was which, but the one bathroom was on that end, the other bathroom was on this end.
Okay.
Look, thank you guys very much for coming in.
Thank
We
you
really
for having
appreciate it.
us.
Thank you
We
for.
enjoyed your findings
Yeah.
and everything you found, so
Thank
we
you.
definitely want to have you back.
Yep.
And we'll coordinate that with Danny Lynn, our psychic, when she comes in the area, and try to get you in well before her,
Yeah.
so that you can give us your findings then, on stage.
And we would mind doing the presentation, working it in there somehow.
Yeah,
maybe.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, the more people that know about it, the better.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah. No, it's not scary. Nothing here was,
Right. Well, there have been a few people that, have been
get spooked.
spooked,
Yeah.
Because of it. No pun intended, boys. So.
They're just playing tricks more
Well,
than
well, thank you for letting the crazy woman into here.
Well, it's been fun. It's been great. I'd say it's something I recommend other people do, and hopefully get you guys, some more business, and can help other people.
Yeah.
So we appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
All right.
Thanks again.
Thank
Yeah, no
you.
problem.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
All right.
We'll do
Take
this.
care.
Thanks.
All right.
We do have another newbie. His name's Jarrett. Might have recognized him on a clip from when we did the theater.
A quick snapshot about myself. I'm a pagan priest. I've been on the spiritual side of things for over 30 years now. I've been ghost hunting for a good 20 years as a hobby with friends. It doesn't matter if you have abilities, if you think you don't have abilities. Personally, I think everybody is born with them, but that's my beliefs. I've been promoting other hunters and so forth for the last several years, so it's really neat opportunity to actually do this with a group for a change.
And I just had a chance to meet Jared.
I'm a clairvoyant, I'm a psychic medium empath, more along the lines of divinity in most cases. Hopefully my abilities will help with some of the crew with their grounding and being able to protect with some of the arcane that we deal with. The spiritual energies, if you're not inclined in being around them, can be a bit overwhelming. After many, many years of being around it and being cultured, it's a little easier to understand and not be so much overwhelmed by it. So hopefully I can share that with them.
Sleep,